Well, this week on Alexander Arms Hunt Wicked Close TV, we have a very special guest. Two-toured Afghanistan and Iraq, Army Captain Gentry Squires. Hunt Wicked Close wants to give back in the only way that it knows how. This will be Captain Gentry's very first whitetail hunt and his very first wild hog hunt.
This is Captain Gentry Squires with the 45th Infantry Brigade Combat Team out of Oklahoma, the Thunderbirds. This is Hunt Wicked Close TV, and your hunt starts right now.
This segment of Hunt Wicked Close is brought to you by Alexander Arms. Accurate, reliable, deadly. Well, Gentry and crew member Brian Weeger arrived at Northern Sky Ranch first, with me bringing up the middle and Rachel following up close behind.
Next up at home, find you a bunk down here this way, and settle right in and make yourself a home. Like I said, there's a loft upstairs that's got bunks in it as well. So welcome and make yourself at home. Thank you, sir.
Oh,
If you need anything else, have any questions, I'm right here. You holler at me. All righty?
All right.
Thank you. Nice little cabin.
This is nice.
Well, what do you think, brother?
How are you?
I'm doing good,
Good to
man.
see you.
Doing good. You ready? I see
Yes,
Chris
sir.
got you
Nice to
taken
meet you
care of,
again,
man.
Gentry. Good to see you again.
Got you in here, got you ready to go.
Yes, sir.
What bunk you gonna take? Those two? Because I know all the equipment that you brought's gonna take up one bed.
Well, yeah, you see. I already claimed this one.
Man, oh man, I can't wait to get this thing started. We got Rachel's on her way. She'll be here in just a little while. She's bringing up the rear, and of course, we've already talked about the 400-inch whitetail that you're going at. Well, maybe not 400, but but we're gonna make a weekend of it, brother.
Yes, sir.
It's gonna be awesome. It's absolutely gonna be awesome, folks. This is a weekend that I guess has been 2 years in the making, and we've been talking about this for a while, and we've just been trying to find the right ranch to bring Gentry to for a good whitetail hunt, good hog hunt, and who knows, Sasquatch might walk out, because I know you got one or two of them here, man.
Yeah.
But we've come to Northern Sky for this hunt, and I believe that we've hit a home run with this ranch. If you ever wanted an amazing place, hospitality, the whole circle, you got to check out Northern Sky. So we're going to get settled in, get our stuff unpacked, then we're headed to the rifle range. Going to do a little shooting on paper before you do a little shooting out in the field, brother. We're going to make sure everything's good and tight, and we're going to be out in the stand here before too long. I promise you, it's going to be a great weekend.
Yes, sir.
This segment of Hunt Wicked Close is brought to you by Charlie Gilchrist, Southwest Auto Group.
Okay, Gentry, I know that you and Chris went over what y'all are going to do, and I know that you brought a really fine shooting iron with you out here to hunt with. We're going to get after pigs with that one, but what I want to do is probably put one of the nation's finest weapons in your hand. It's made by Alexander Arms. It's the 6.5 Grendel. Rachel's already dilapidated one whitetail with the 6.5, and we're gonna put this one in your hands and let you dilapidate a whitetail out here at Northern Sky, brother.
Well, thank you.
And Hopefully maybe later on we can put this HHA dial sight to work, make a 400 or 500 yard shot. But for right now, let's go get a whitetail blood donor. What do you say, bro?
Looking forward to it.
Let's do it, brother.
do it.
Let's do it.
Well, Army Captain Gentry Squires had that Alexander Arms 6.5 Grendel in his hands, and it was a short ride on the Polaris to a mesquite flat where Chris, the guide for Northern Sky Ranch, had found a really old buck bedded down with a bunch of doe.
So excited, man. My heart's about to beat out of my chest.
Well, Chris asked Gentry if he'd like to sit in a stand, and Gentry replied, no. I'm more of a walker than I am a sitter. Let's go on patrol.
Stay with him. You drilled him.
Nice! Yes, sir.
That's how we do it.
Hunt wicked close, baby.
Come on. You gotta be the first one to put your hands on him. Let's go get him. All right, Bubba. You absolutely center punched him. He was standing there wondering what the ugly rednecks were doing walking across
Yes,
the
sir.
field, and you drilled him.
Oh, I was waiting for Ken to get
Absolutely.
set up. Ken said, I can't find him. I can't find
Yeah,
him.
we had to wait for our dadgum cameraman to get his act together, but we got him.
Oh.
Let's go get our hands on him. I can't wait for you to see him.
He's waiting on you to get that still shot of him, Ken.
Got a blood donor down. Let's get him. Focus, tap him in the eye a little bit. Make sure he's down for good. Yeah, he's down. He's down. Set your gun right here in front. Come around, get your hands on him.
Oh, goodness.
Come around over here and get your hands on him.
My very first whitetail. Look at that beauty.
What do you think about that, Bubba?
Oh, man, I love it. Love it.
Are you happy with that one?
Yes, sir.
Huh?
I hadn't been this excited in a while.
You had a great shot, man.
Since
Great
probably my
shot.
baby girl. That was 2 years ago.
Beautiful deer, too. Beautiful deer. Old deer.
A freaking blood donor or what? Look at this old man. That
He's
is
old.
something else, Gentry.
Yes, sir.
Congratulations, my
Thank
brother.
you.
Congratulations, man.
Thanks to you and Hunt Wicked Close TV.
Man alive. I tell you what, this hunt has been pretty much 2 years in the making. And it's not going to be the last one, I can assure you that. But I cannot say enough about Northern Sky Outfitters and this guy right here. I'm telling you what, he puts us on the whitetail. Now, this guy right here is probably what, 5.5, 6.5 years old?
Oh, he's older than that.
Is
He's
he?
older than that, yeah.
This is a very old, mature whitetail. And this is what they take out here at Northern Sky. And they don't hunt the little ones, they don't hunt the young ones, they hunt the old ones. And as you can tell, this guy probably don't have any teeth left, man.
Probably not. He's been gumming everything to death.
But we made it out here earlier this afternoon, and the rut is still on here in Jack County, and these guys will not leave the doe. This guy was bedded down earlier today. Chris found him bedded down with a bunch of doe, and we came back in the same area. He wasn't in the exact same spot, but he wasn't going to leave his doe. And we walked in, what do you think, it was 100 yards away from him or so? A little over 100 maybe? And he stood up and wasn't doing nothing but just staring at us, acting like he was a mesquite tree. But he didn't fool anybody here. Gentry put the crosshairs right on him, sent a hornety round downrange out of that Alexander rifle, and here we are. Man, I tell you what, Gentry, it's been a long time coming, but we got her done.
Yes, sir. Thank you,
We
sir.
got her done. Now we get him back, get him cleaned up, get some trophy shots.
That's
Yep.
right.
Send some to everybody that's out there waiting to see what Gentry got.
That's right.
And see if we can't get back out here maybe a little later on or sometime tomorrow and get after some wild hogs, brother.
That's right.
Can't wait.
Can't wait, brother. I can't either. Hey, y'all don't go nowhere. We'll be right back. We've got some stories to tell back at camp, and y'all gonna hear a little bit more about this gentleman right here. You know, normally when we come out and go hunting, we take wounded warriors out. Well, Gentry's one that came back all in one piece and alive, and so we're not calling this a wounded warrior hunt. We're calling this an American hero hunt, folks.
Right.
And if there's anybody in this whole bunch right now that's more deserving of what just took place, it's this gentleman here on my left. He has given of himself voluntarily and gone and fought the big fight and the good fight for all of us here. You're watching Alexander Arms on Wicked Close TV. On the Pursuit Channel, we deliver the outdoors. This segment of Hunt Wicked Close is brought to you by Cinnamon Creek Archery, the largest archery retailer in the nation. Well, after a successful whitetail hunt, it was time for a Northern Sky Ranch pulled pork dinner.
You're very welcome.
Well, after a good pulled pork meal that night, we all got some rest, and the next morning, it came very early. Everybody woke up, still a little bit sleepy.
I'm all bundled up. It is time to load up the bows and the rifles. We're going to head out and do some hog killing today. Didn't find any big enough yesterday evening when we went out, so hoping to make a long shot today and maybe about a 1,000-yard shot with the bow. We'll see.
Well, we are fixing to head off out into the mesquites looking for some pigs for Rachel and for Triple OG here, Gentry Squires. Rachel's taking her Matthews Jewel, her toxic broadheads out. Gonna see if she can't draw blood on a wild hog. Gentry's got his rifle ready to go.
We hadn't been out in the field very long when Northern Sky Ranch guide Chris Osborne spotted a small pig back up in some brush. This little pig wasn't doing very well, so Rachel stepped up and sent a toxic broadhead downrange from that Matthews Jewel.
Yeah.
All right. Put a toxic right through him. He's a poor little thing. He really was. He was bad off, so there's no sense for him running around out here with these big pigs sick like that, so go ahead and take him out. It's the best thing to do, and that's what we did.
After Rachel put that little pig down, it was on to more spot and stock at Northern Sky Ranch to try and find a little larger pig for Rachel to get after. Well, it wasn't too much longer and we came across a very large pig. Rachel just could not figure out how to get an arrow through that brush, and then the big pig laid down. So we moved American Hero Gentry Squires into position, and he took care of business.
All right. We're out here at Northern Sky Ranch, and we brought Gentry Squires, our American hero, out here for a hunt, and we really appreciate them hosting us. And Gentry took his first whitetail yesterday afternoon, made it look really easy. And then he comes out here and doesn't even let me draw my bow back, and he shoots this big old pig. No, actually we came up on this pig, and we watched him for about 5 minutes, and Brian Weeger, our crew member, says, "That's a big pig." And if you know Brian, he's always after pigs. So if he says it's a big pig, he knows it's a big pig. And we watched him, and he eventually just bedded down and there was just no way for us to move and for me to get a shot with my bow. So I told Gentry to go ahead and take him, and he said he felt bad, but I know he didn't.
Oh,
You didn't feel bad, did you?
I
No,
did.
anyways, he made a really nice shot on the pig, and we've got a recovery.
It's great.
How's it feel?
Good. Took 3 to put him down. Chased him a little ways, but he finally went down for us.
Yeah.
Important thing is he's taking a dirt nap. That's all
That's
we worry
right.
about.
That's right. Blood donors and dirt naps is what it's about this weekend.
Number 2.
Well, it took 4 of us to get that hog out of the woods. And after this break, it's on to more hunts at Northern Sky Ranch. This segment of Hunt Wicked Close is brought to you by Maxbox.
We're out here Saturday afternoon, getting the dogs loaded up. We're gonna go bay a pig and try and hit it with a knife.
Well, it wasn't long after we got the bay dog and the catch dog ready that it was off to the races, and Captain Gentry Squire was chasing his very first wild hog with dogs.
Bulldog, actually.
Yeah, it is.
Y'all go. Go, man.
Well, I think the smile here says it all, folks. Captain Squires cut his very first wild hog with a knife.
No, we're headed out on another morning hunt here at Northern Sky Ranch, and we all got some pigs yesterday except for Brian. So we decided we'd let him put a bow in his hand and go out there and stock up on some pigs. And if we have some time, I've got my jewel, so I'm gonna go after some pigs as well. So let's do it, Brian.
I'm ready. Let's go.
Let's go.
Well, we hadn't made it too far past the camp house, and Northern Sky Ranch guide Raymond found a small group of pigs that were cutting through the underbrush, headed to go feed early in the morning.
No, it's in his shoulder. Well, it looks like I shot him through one side and stuck it into his femur bone on the off shoulder.
Well, guys, it wasn't just a minute ago. We were doing a little commentary that we were heading out for a spot and stalk, and Raymond actually spotted some pigs back out in here, so we darted off the rangers and did a little spot and stalking, and we stopped and
I
drew
missed.
back. Well, you missed
Yeah.
the first time. That's
I
okay.
misjudged the distance on the first pig, and fortunately this pig walked out and gave me a little better shot, and I had the distance figured out and stuck it in him. He didn't go anywhere. He went straight down.
He did. He really did. So it's my turn.
Yep. Now Rachel's turn.
Let's see if I can get one. We're looking about this size, just something small. Just got to get one down with the jewel.
Well, it wasn't but just a short ride later, and one of the guides, Raymond, at Northern Sky Ranch, found a small hog bedded up underneath some brush. And Rachel, true to Rachel's style, went into action.
Roll that one up in there.
He's down right there. We have a lot to be thankful for. We always do. We're thankful for our military men and women. And that's especially why we decided to honor our American Hero Gentry Squires with a hunt. And we're really appreciative of Northern Sky Ranch to allow us to come out here and bring Gentry on his first whitetail hunt and hog hunt. I know it's been an unforgettable experience for him. It has been for us. And we're just having a lot of fun. And remember to hug your loved ones.
This show is dedicated to all our armed service men and women. Words cannot explain or say enough, nor can we give enough back to honor what they have given and the sacrifices they and their families have made, not only for us, but for others in foreign lands. All of us at Hunt Wicked Close TV pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to one nation under God, It is because of true heroes like Captain Gentry Squires that our American flag still flies proudly. To you, Captain Squires, we say thank you, and may God bless you and all of our men and women in the armed services, as well as their families. Join us next week as we're off after a few wild hogs here in Texas. We show a couple of the hogs from field to table at Cinnamon Creek Archery.
Say a prayer for me when you lay down. This heart on a chain means that you have me.
And until next week, always remember, hunt safe,
Hunt often,
but always hunt wicked close.
Hunt Wicked Close has been brought to you by Alexander Arms, Innovation Unleashed. Cinnamon Creek Ranch, the ultimate in archery. Charlie Gilchrist, Southwest Auto Group. Maxbox, the most versatile magnetic gun rest on the market by Eagle Eye HG. Closed captioning provided by Boning Archery and Insights Wildlife Nutrition Solutions, as well as these other fine sponsors.